Hello, dear ones. It's so good to be with you today as the seasons begin to change and we have more color in the leaves, but the chills of fall are in the air. Last week, it felt too tender for me to talk about the grief that I was feeling over the loss of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She is somebody that I have followed with great attention. Her decisions, her clarity, her passion, her brilliance. She was a model for so many women, and she blazed a path for women to follow. And then she widened her horizon and blazed a path for GBLTQ, gender non-binary people. She wanted rights for everyone. She wanted rights for transgendered citizens and people of the world. She wanted everyone to have the right to exist and have rights that were enshrined in our laws and to interpret those laws so that they included everyone. And it felt so tender last week that I chose to talk about something else. And I want to share with you a poem that Maya Angelou wrote that resonates with me about the loss of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. When great trees fall. When great trees fall, rocks on distant hills shudder. Lions hunker down in tall grasses, and even elephants lumber after safety. When great trees fall in forests, small things recoil in silence, their senses eroded beyond fear. When great souls die, the air around us becomes light, rare, sterile. We breathe briefly, our eyes briefly see with a hurtful clarity. Our memory, suddenly sharpened, examines, gnaws on kind words unsaid, promised walks never taken. Great souls die, and our reality, bound to them, takes leave of us. Our souls, dependent on their nurture, now shrink, wizened. Our minds, formed and informed by their radiance, fall away. We are not so much maddened as reduced to an unutterable ignorance of dark, cold caves. And when great souls die, after a period, peace blooms slowly and always irregularly. Spaces fill with a kind of soothing, electric vibration. Our senses restored, never to be the same, whisper to us, they existed. They existed. We can be and be better, for they existed. So what I want us all to be reminded of in this great loss for our nation, this first woman and first Jew to be laid in state, such a model for all of us. And we need to be inspired by her vision and to follow in her footsteps, fighting for what is right. She said once, fight for the things you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. So let us all think about ways that we can fight to uphold our democracy, to ensure our democracy stays intact. And remember her, and be strengthened because she existed. Thank you so much for being with me today.